There's a lot about Sarah and Tara that's exactly alike. They drink the same coffee, they have the same great job, and they both have a high-quality education. The only difference? Sarah spent her first 2 years at Carroll Community College, getting the same exceptional education, but at less than half the cost. So while Tara uses her paycheck to make student loan payments, Sarah can use hers for other things, like going out for coffee. Get started at carrollcc.edu.
Carroll Indoor Sports Center, celebrating its 30th season. 66,000 square feet of fields and courts. Rain or shine, multiple soccer and lacrosse leagues. Artificial turf fields and courts to rent. Party rooms and snack bar available. Summer camp for the kids. Safe indoor environment for athletes of all ages. Carroll Indoor Sports Center, your sport, anytime.
CMSportsNet is made possible by Carroll Lynx, Carroll Indoor Sports Center, and Independent Car Service. The Central Maryland Sports Network is a programming service of the Community Media Center.
Hi there, I'm Pat Stetzer, and welcome back to Game On. I got a little ahead of myself last week, so this week is episode 78. We've got a host of highlights to show you from football, boys soccer, and girls soccer as the 2025 fall season is in full swing. Let's kick things off with football and get this episode on the road. It's Game On. We begin with Week 3 football scores from around the Carroll County Athletic League. Winners Mill moved to 3-0 and posted their second shutout in as many weeks, and Liberty secured a road county win. Man Valley rallied to beat Francis Scott Key, Westminster outlasted Century, and you'll see highlights from all three of those Carroll County matchups. Starting with Westminster and Century from Gill Stadium and McDaniel College, Knights QB Jake Dexter converts a 3rd and long with a nice catch by Quentin Duncan, and the Century Knights move the chains. A few plays later, it's Dexter to Ethan Ashburn, and Ashburn breaks free for a 47-yard touchdown, and Century strikes first. First big play on the night for the Owls, Rory O'Connor gets the pass to Braden Troop, and Troop puts on some skills and goes for a 57-yard catch and run as he weaves his way back toward the Owls sideline and down the field. O'Connor helps Westminster draw even with a rollout, and he's going to find Xavier Howard for an 18-yard scoring play. O'Connor avoids the pressure, and he hits Howard, and the Owls are on the board. Century leads 14-10. Knights have the ball, but it's a fumble caused by Gabe Lee, and Franklin Bryan recovers for the Owls. Westminster turns that turnover into a touchdown. It's Nick Comfer from 1 yard out, and the Owls go up 17-14 in the third quarter. A 3rd and short early in the fourth quarter, and it's a nice run on 3rd down by O'Connor, and the quarterback has the leverage to gain some extra yards after the hit. Nice run by the senior. The Owls cap a nice fourth quarter drive on this 7-yard touchdown run by Comfer, his second score of the game as he goes around the left side. Westminster 24, Century 14. Knights aren't done yet though. DeLon Barnes on a 12-yard scoring run up the middle. It's a 3-point game with more than 5.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. But this play right here seals it on 3rd and long. O'Connor on a slant to Howard, and it's a sprint to the end zone. Howard goes all the way in for a 54-yard touchdown, and the Owls pull away for a 10-point win against the Knights in an exciting Carroll County matchup. Francis Scott Key and Man Valley at the stable. First quarter, Eagles with a splash play. It's George Taku off to the races, a 70-yard touchdown, and Francis Scott Key leads 7-0. Nice pass coming up here from Bo Snell to Walter Salih, and Salih does the rest for a 40-yard touchdown. The Mavs get even. This game already has some big plays, and we're still in the first quarter. Second quarter now, Ryder Fenner gives the Mavericks a 10-7 lead with this field goal. It's Fenner's first made kick of the young season. Late in the first half, Snell looks to throw, but FSK gets some pressure on the quarterback, and it's going to be incomplete for a turnover on downs. Eagles have the ball now, and Jacob Etzler finds Taku out of the backfield for a nice play out near midfield for Francis Scott Key. A few plays later, it's Etzler to Taku again, and this one goes for 6 points. Key leads 14-10 at halftime. Still a 4-point game in the fourth quarter when Connor Stack gets the handoff and makes some moves to find the end zone from short range, and Manchester Valley leads Francis Scott Key 17-14. Less than 6 minutes to go. Key goes for it on fourth down, but the Mavericks hold, and they get the ball back on offense. FSK going to stand tall though on defense. Simon Ojo Oseji with some pressure and a crucial sack on Snell that sends him all the way back past the 50-yard line. Big play for FSK. And that play leads to this play. Etzler going up top to Chase Raplogel to set up the Eagles in the red zone. 3 minutes to go. Raekwon Warfield does the rest. FSK leads it 20-17 with less than 2 minutes to go in regulation. Man Valley has life. Snell goes quickly down the field, and he's helped out by this nice over-the-shoulder grab by Lane Saunders. 1 minute remaining, but it's Stack from 10 yards out, and the Mavericks go back in front. Last gasp for Key. They do drive into Man Valley territory, but Stack seals it on defense with an interception. Manchester Valley hangs on for their first win of the season, and it comes in the Carroll County Athletic League. All right, to Parker Field we go. Liberty in South Carroll, and Kevin Kern gets the handoff. He scores from 7 yards out, and the Lions are on the board first. Lions quarterback Sean Case rolls out and looks for an open man, but it's SC's Nick Pizzuto is there for the interception, and the Cavaliers come up with a timely turnover. And a nice return by Pizzuto. Braden Mazalewski gets some protection, and he's going to swing a short pass to Jake Gillis, and the junior is into the end zone for a 7-yard touchdown. Another short pass from Mazalewski, and this time he finds Jake Miller, and that's a 2-point conversion. Things going well for the Cavaliers at home. Case gets the ball to Kern here, but he is swarmed by South Carroll's defense, led by Miller. And another South Carroll INT, this time it's senior Justin Jones with a takeaway. Cavaliers are hanging with their rivals as the defense gets home here and brings down Case in the backfield. Liberty in punt formation, but the snap is high, and South Carroll is in business down near the goal line. Anthony Rodriguez crosses the goal line from 1 yard away, and the Cavaliers make Liberty pay for the bad snap. A big play here, though. Liberty flips the field. It's going to be Kevin Kern from his own 20-yard line. Gets the handoff, and the senior almost gets away and goes the distance for an 80-yard touchdown. Kern turns on the jet. South Carroll is in pursuit. He's going to get a block there. He's going to get inside the 10-yard line all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. But a huge play for Liberty. More offense from Liberty. Case on a designed run. The quarterback has room to score. Liberty and South Carroll in a close one, but the Lions do enough on the road for a Carroll County win. They beat the Cavaliers for the second time in their last 3 meetings. Time to see the football standings as county play has begun across Carroll, Liberty, Westminster, and Man Valley, all at 1-0. The Falcons have their first CCL matchup coming this week. Over to football stats leaders, all teams reported offensive stats this week to CM Sportsnet. Quarterbacks up first, we had Jake Dexter and Rory O'Connor battling it out last week, both of them with 6 touchdown passes so far, and every starter with at least 1 touchdown pass on the season. Rushing leaders are next. We have some big-time performances when it comes to yards per carry. Kevin Kern leading the way after his big night at South Carroll. Luke Phillips and Jake Andolina with 10 combined touchdowns for Winners Mill. Receiving leaders now, 4 players with 10 or more catches and 3 others right behind the pack, so bunched up here early in the season. Defensive stats now, only tackles this week. Liberty did not have an update for us this week, but Gabe Lee with 4 tackles for loss for Westminster, and Brennan Harrison has 3 for the Cavaliers. Now we look ahead to week 4, and we have some more Carroll County matchups on the docket, and fans get 2 nights to catch them all. Liberty back home to Lions Den to take on the Owls on Thursday with their new lights ready for their debut, and then it's Century South Carroll and Man Valley Winners Mill on Friday night. FSK has the non-county opponent as the Eagles host Tuscarora for their homecoming. CM Sportsnet will be covering those Carroll County games, and we caught up with 2 coaches from one of the matchups. So let's hear from Liberty's Larry Luth and Westminster's Chris Bassler as the Lions and Owls get ready to resume their rivalry.
I think our strong point is our defense right now. They're playing really well. They're flying to the football. They've created some turnovers. They've really given us an opportunity to win. I mean, I know South Carroll scored twice, but both of those were a result of a 1-yard drive and an interception deep in our own territory. So the defense has really played lights out.
It seems like every year it comes down to one play with them. And last year they came out on top. We've had several years where we've come out on top. Like it's always going to be a hard, tough, just physical football game, and Coach Luth and his staff do an unbelievable job.
They're a very good team. I feel like we're a good team. They're a very good team. So we're going to need to win the turnover battle. I know this sounds like coach speak, but we're going to need to win the turnover battle. We're going to have to convert on some key third downs and win the field position game.
I think that what we're trying to do is accelerate their development, and it makes us better at practice, and ultimately it makes them more varsity ready. And even the juniors that were sophomores last year, they're so much better prepared this year to step into bigger roles, which most of them have.
Chris has done a great job of taking a team and fitting his identity. They're definitely a run first, pass second, but man, they're good at what they do on both sides. But man, they'll put you in 3rd and 3 and 4th and 1 consistently and turn you over or force you to punt. And that kind of fits his personality.
My thanks to both coaches for spending some time with us, and like I said, we've got you covered in week 4 as CM Sportsnet will be live streaming all 3 Carroll County football matchups as the season is starting to take shape. Okay, time to check in with the Carroll Lynx with college soccer and volleyball teams in action. First up, some results. Women's soccer with another impressive road win at Howard. Natalie Zapucha and Lana O'Donnell each posted hat tricks, and the Lynx improved to 4-2 on the season. Carroll's volleyball team raised its record to 6-1 after a tri-match sweep over Chesapeake and Gary. Upcoming games for Carroll, men's and women's soccer with a home doubleheader against Hartford Community College, and the Lynx stay home next week as well to host Hagerstown. Volleyball off until October 1st. Don't forget that our new cable channel 18 will have all the Lynx home games throughout the fall season. All right, time for a break. When we come back, we have soccer highlights for you as the county standings are starting to take shape, and we'll check in with volleyball as well and show you the latest CM Sportsnet Athlete of the Week. So don't go away. Game On returns after this quick timeout. Cable Channel 18 is now home to CM Sportsnet, your local channel dedicated entirely to Carroll County sports. Hi there, I'm Pat Stetzer. From live game coverage and highlights to exclusive interviews and special reports, we've got you covered with high school football, plus boys and girls soccer, plus Carroll Lynx sports coverage and CM Sportsnet's Athlete of the Week, plus Game On, our weekly sports show. Did I say plus? Because we're not done yet. This fall, we're rolling out CMSportsNet Plus. It's a whole new way to catch Carroll County sports with more games and more excitement. The countdown is on, so stay tuned on details on how you can sign up.
Stir fry turned out fire last night. AI helped me figure it out. Just told her what I had in the fridge.
Are you telling me AI made you dinner?
I mean, it planned it. I still had to cook it, but it gave me the recipe in like 10 seconds. You can use AI to make a meal. No endless scrolling, just ask.
I saw your resume yesterday. It looks really good.
Yeah, AI helped me reword it, fix the layout, even suggested some stuff I forgot to include. You can use AI to clean up your resume and prep for what's next.
Okay, but what is this?
Oh, this shirt? AI can help you shop smarter too. I asked for breathable basics, 100% cotton, no marketing jargon.
No, your bicep.
This? ChatGPT workout plan, 3 weeks in. You can use AI too. We'll help you learn how. Give the Carroll Technology and Innovation a call at 443-244-1262. We'll help you learn some AI. Thank you.
Coming soon, it's CMSportsNet Plus, the home for high school game coverage. Every stadium, every gym, live and on demand. Soon, CMSportsNet Plus will be the home for Carroll County sports coverage. Stay tuned for subscription details. Get ready to be part of the network built for you. And don't miss a minute of the action. It's your team, your game, your network. CMSportsNet Plus.
Welcome back to Game On. Let's jump back into some Carroll County High School sports and dive right in to some boys soccer highlights. First half action between Century and Westminster. The Knights strike first thanks to Steven Orsoto, the senior scores from the left side of the box right there. Century leads 1-0. Westminster takes a 2-1 halftime lead after this throw-in from David Rinda and a left-footed kick from Luke Schoberg. It's tied 2-2 and the game goes to double overtime before the Owls win it. Bobby Carpenter with a long throw and Schoberg again with a left foot into the net. Westminster celebrates. The Owls get the afternoon county win. South Carroll hosting Liberty at Parker Field late second half. It's scoreless when the Cavs put together this sequence. David Guzman to Declan Goodhand and Rylan Torello with the finish. And that's enough for the Cavaliers to clip the Lions 1-0 and stay unbeaten in the Carroll County Athletic League. All right, more for you here. Winters Mill hosting Poly after a scoreless first half. It's Parker Berry finishing this throw-in with a nice header. That puts the Falcons up 2-0. More from Berry after that celebration. He makes a move into the box here from the far side, and he nets his third goal of the night. The Falcons with an impressive second half and the shutout at home. All right, boys soccer recent results. 3 shutouts on the board, as you saw a couple. Man Valley blanked FSK and then topped Walkersville for 2 wins in 3 days. Boys soccer standings now. The Cavaliers are on top thanks in part to that 1-0 win over rival Liberty. Not too many Carroll County games on the board just yet. That's going to change in the coming days, though, weather permitting. The Cavaliers go on the road for Carroll County clashes with Century and Westminster, while the Owls visit Liberty as well. A look at some of the top scorers in boys soccer. Manchester Valley and Winters Mill has some early firepower, and Hayden Linemember with the most assists on the board so far for South Carroll. All right, more highlights. Girls soccer action now. South Carroll at the Lions Den taking on Liberty. The Cavaliers break through early. Kenley Cowball passes from the sideline. Watch that spin move there, put on by Anna Santa Croce. Nice play by the senior, and the Cavaliers take the lead. Liberty pulls even, though, when Maddie Jackson sends this long kick toward the goal, and it finds the net. The Lions take advantage there. South Carroll has a 2-1 halftime lead, and the Cavaliers add to it here. Cowball's header is stopped by Liberty keeper Maeve Reese, but Cowball stays with it and winds up in the net, and it winds up being a 2-goal win for South Carroll. Girls soccer results now. Just like the boys, it was the Mavericks with 2 victories last week. Winners Mill clipped Perry Hall. That's the first goal allowed by the Falcons this fall. And the Cavaliers with that big road win against the reigning 1A state champs. The updated girls soccer standings, again, South Carroll out in front. The Cavaliers, Westminster, and Winners Mill without a loss so far this season. Upcoming games, the Lions visit Westminster on Thursday before hosting Gerstel Academy on Monday afternoon in Eldersburg. Girls soccer scoring leaders now, plenty of offense from Big Mill and South Carroll once again. And the Falcons begin Carroll County play Thursday night. Let's hit the court. Some recent volleyball results. Carroll County wins for the Cavaliers, Falcons, and Lions over the last few days. And the Carroll County standings, a good fall brewing in Winfield. Once again, we see South Carroll on top. The reigning county champions off to another solid start. Upcoming matches for volleyball, Winners Mill hosting South Carroll Friday night while the Owls face the Eagles in Uniontown. And we will put the other volleyball stats leaders for you by next week, so stay tuned for those. All right, time for the latest CMSportsNet Athlete of the Week. We head up to Manchester Valley and talk to a senior who shined on both sides of the ball and helped the Mavericks to their first football win of the season. Let's find out who it is. All right, the latest CMSportsNet Athlete of the Week, Connor Stack, Manchester Valley football. Connor, over 100 yards rushing, the go-ahead touchdown, then the game-winning interception on defense to seal it. Take me through the emotions of that game. I think it was congratulations to Connor Stack, the latest CMSportsNet Athlete of the Week.
Less than 2 minutes to go.
Be sure to follow us all season long.
What was the mood like when you guys sidelined when you had time left to try to go and get the lead back?
Yeah, we were just motivated. We knew we could do it. We could score. I mean, there was like a minute left, I think. A lot can happen in a minute, so. Bo made some crucial throws to get us down on like the 10-yard line, and then we just went back to the run, which was working most of the game, and that's what got us in the end.
It was a 3-play drive. You guys scored that quickly. Now you gave them some time, so then you flip out and play defense. Your mindset there, knowing that they still had some time, and they've got a good offense, they can score points. Were you just looking to see what they were going to do? They had to throw the ball to get into scoring range, and you were able to get the interception.
Yeah, so we were obviously like in a pass defense. We knew it was going to happen. Their QB can throw the ball, so we kind of were like dropping back a lot, and they ran a wheel route, and it just ended up right in my zone, so it kind of just worked out.
And it's a good sigh of relief there because, the first 2 weeks didn't go the way you planned. And we talked in the summer about just there's new faces in positions this year, but there are some guys back, that contributed last year. What's that first win do for you guys? Just kind of let you guys get it off your shoulders and move forward.
Yeah, it just builds momentum. Like, you never want to start 0-2, but just to get one win and know what it feels like, and like everyone knows that like FSK is a good team and we can beat them, so I think we can compete with like other teams just like that. I don't know, I think we'll be all right.
Is that what it takes, just that one win? And again, a little bit of adversity. They had the lead late. You guys had to go up against it, and you were able to do it. Like you said, Bo got you guys on the field. It just takes sometimes even a couple series like that to find out to get a win and just sort of you realize that you can, stack those wins together, so to speak. You feel like it just takes sometimes that 1 or 2 plays to get the team going in the right direction.
Yeah, that's enough momentum, I think, and it'll just keep us going on a high note till next week. So.
What has to go well for you guys to keep this going?
I think just keep practicing hard. Know that one win. I mean, we're not nowhere near the top of what we could be, but I think one win is just the start of what we can build to be.
All right, Connor, congrats on a great week. Good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
CMSportsNet's Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Barnes Bollinger Insurance. We're here for the home team. And by Freedom Federal Credit Union, recognizing excellence both on the field and in our communities.
Congratulations to Connor Stack, the latest CMSportsNet Athlete of the Week. And be sure to follow us all season long and find out who we choose next. And that'll do it for another episode of Game On. As always, we thank you for watching. A reminder, we've got soccer and football coverage coming your way Thursday and Friday. Be sure to look out for those games led by Westminster at Liberty football on Thursday. And on Friday, more football from around the Carroll County Athletic League. We'll bring you all the home games at Century and Man Valley and Francis Scott Key. And stay tuned when we get closer to launching CMSportsNet Plus, a whole new way for you to consume local high school sports in Carroll County. Be sure to catch all of our high school sports content online on Facebook and YouTube, as well as our website at cmsportsnet.com. You can watch us on cable channels 18 and HD 1072. And be sure to follow us on Instagram, CMSportsNet Action. Thanks again, everybody. We'll see you next time.
CM Sportsnet is made possible by Carroll Lynx, Carroll Indoor Sports Center, and independent car service.
There's a lot about Sarah and Tara that's exactly alike. They drink the same coffee, they have the same great job, and they both have a high-quality education. The only difference? Sarah spent her first 2 years at Carroll Community College, getting the same exceptional education, but at less than half the cost. So while Tara uses her paycheck to make student loan payments, Sarah can use hers for other things, like going out for coffee. Get started at carrollcc.edu.
Carroll Indoor Sports Center, celebrating its 30th season. 66,000 square feet of fields and courts. Rain or shine, multiple soccer and lacrosse leagues. Artificial turf fields and courts to rent. Party rooms and snack bar available. Summer camp for the kids. Safe indoor environment for athletes of all ages. Carroll Indoor Sports Center. Your sport, anytime.